welcome to another episode of Straight from the Fund Manager. Joining us today is Sushil Budhia, Senior Fund Manager of Nippon India Short-Term Fund. Hi, Sushil. Thanks for joining us today on the show. Sushil, to begin with, let's talk about the Nippon India Short-Term Fund and how do these short-term debt funds work?
Yeah, hi Samina. Thank you very much for having me here. Nippon India Short-Term Fund is a medium-term debt fund which normally invests in 80-85% in a AAA sovereign paper and 15 to 20% in non-AAA paper, restricted up to a AA minus. Uh, Average duration of the portfolio ranging from 2 to 2.75 years. So this is a medium term duration fund which can suit the requirement of the industry.
Sushil, that brings me to my next question. What is the typical duration of the underlying securities?
So at Nippon Mutual Fund, we have a well-defined fund casing concept for each and every fund. And specifically for Nippon short-term fund, we have underlying security duration restriction of maximum of 5 years. Typically, the duration of underlying securities varies from 1 year to 5 years, with maximum allocation between 3 to 5 year tenor. And we have a restriction of not more than 40% of any securities more than 5 years.
Right. Sushil, that of course is the duration. What is the nature of the underlying assets in the Nippon India Short-Term Debt Fund? Could you provide insights into the portfolio composition as well, and how is this aligned to the current environment?
Thank you very much for asking this question. This is very relevant question. So as already I have explained the fund casing, which is very unique to the Nippon India mutual fund. But in particular to Nippon India short-term fund, the fund casing defined 80-20 allocation towards AAA and sovereign and non-AAA, which is 20%. Fund currently having 30 to 35% allocation in sovereign, 50 to 55% in AAA, and rest 15 or 20, 12 to 15% in a non-AAA, basically in a AA and AA plus. The philosophy and the strategy of the fund is not to take a high credit cost and run a medium term duration in the portfolio to. And second part of your question with pertain to the current environment. So Samina, as you are aware, we in India and globally also the interest rate has been peaked and the peak rate is behind us. And as per the various research report and the commentary from Federal Reserves and various market even the RBI market expects Fed to start cutting the rate by June 2024, and RBI is also getting comfort on the core inflation front. In near term, we expect RBI to start looking into the current interest rate environment somewhere between the Q2 to Q3 of FY24. And the first step RBI has already taken by way of VRR, by way of infusing the liquidity in the system. So after a long time, we have witnessed the RBI is infusing the liquidity in the system to soften the near-term money market rate. This can be seen as a first step of RBI toward the softening stance. With this background, we expect the current construct with a duration of around 2.75 years, which is at the higher end of the mandate. So the current mix of the fund is well suited for a medium term tenor.
Sushil, for what risk profile of investors is this fund most suitable for? And additionally, what is the recommended time horizon for investing in this fund?
Thank you very much, Samina, for asking this question. This fund do not take aggressive credit calls, so the investor with a low to moderate credit risk appetite can look this product. And also with the current duration of the portfolio is at 2.75, which is at a higher end of the mandate. Investor with a 12 to 18 month time horizon will can definitely look the.
Right. Thank you, Sushil. It was great having you on the show and talking to viewers about the Nippon India short-term debt fund. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.